Everybody, welcome to the Student Experience Podcast. It's Lauren here, your president for the 2022/2023 year. And with me today, I have two of our VPs that will be joining me this year. So maybe Emer, if you'd like to just introduce yourself and what you'll be doing this year on the SU.
Hi guys, it's Emer. This year I'm VP for Wellbeing and Inclusion. I'm really looking forward to getting to know everyone and making it the happiest and healthiest campus that it can be.
And then we have Lanitha as well, and Lanitha will tell you a bit about herself.
Hi guys, I'm Lanitha, and this year I'm the VP for the education team. We have a lot planned, and I look forward to working with you guys and getting to know you as well.
So today we're just going to tell you guys a little bit about it so you as a student body can get to know us at a more personal level, and just so if you see us in the hall, you'll remember something from this podcast and go, they're not that intimidating. I've heard their secret fears or favorite movies. So we're going to start with a quick lightning round, just a few questions to get to know each other. I'll answer a few myself if you guys also want to know about me. So I'm going to start, maybe we'll start with Emer. Emer, if you could pick your strangest fear, something that would just be people why are you afraid of that? What would you think is a weird fear you have?
My strangest fear is probably slugs, which is embarrassing. I'm saying it on a podcast, but it's not even a fear. It's just an intense dislike, and if I see them, I will squeal.
I hate you. You're not my favorite animal.
Sorry. Do I think they have a personal vendetta against me? No, probably not.
Probably not.
But you never know.
But it's weird. I don't like animals that don't have skeletons. It creeps me out of it, like a slug or a worm or something. Where's your skeleton? Where are your bones? It's so weird. I was saying as well, I have a really deadly fear of frogs, an actual atrophying fear. I don't know if this is the word. Maybe that means something wrong. I think this is right. But I would literally go white if I see a frog. And back home in Zambia, I see them all the time, and I'm always making my sister do frog checks. So I'll be needing to go shower, and I'll be like, Catherine, can you please go check, do the frog check and make sure there's nothing in the shower or whatever.
Never.
Okay, then I will go to Lanitha. Let's see your favorite 2000 artist, if you had to quick fire it.
Oh my gosh. 5 seconds. I love Justin Timberlake, guys.
Oh my gosh.
That man, he was beyond his time. My Love, Cry Me a River. All of that. What? Sexy Back? Can't go wrong.
Okay, it's valid.
I want to go to his concert. I wish he'd come to Dublin. I want to see him so bad.
I feel PBS.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, stop it. I need to email him. Guys, get me his PR team.
Everybody get on your DMs and DM Justin Timberlake to come to DBS. Maybe if enough people send him a very heartfelt message about how much they love him, he will come.
I please say no.
No, he better not say no.
Okay, let me see what other quick questions. Something that I think is interesting to know about somebody is their guilty movie, or I don't know how to say it, but a movie that you really love but you know is really trash, or that it's not, it's not I like Interstellar, or I like some kind of Scorsese movie, or however you say him. For me, I was saying the other day, my guilty movie is Bride Wars. It's a ridiculous movie. It's obviously ridiculous. It's the most 2000s rom-com, but every time me and my sister watch it, I'm just happiness. Just made me feel better.
It just gets better. You know? I like that. I like Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was on a low budget, the literally crappiest movie ever, but it's so good because it's so crappy.
I love that.
Please watch it. It's drawing you.
You're aware.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah. It's low quality, but it's unreal. What's yours?
I'd probably go either Mamma Mia or Harry Potter.
Harry Potter,
which one?
I love the first one.
Once
again, low budget, but it's such a comfort film.
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I went to Harry Potter World in London. Okay, so we have a late entry into our group, into this podcast. We have our last VP, Nathan Bell, here, characteristically late. Nathan, do you want to just introduce yourself and just what you do this year?
I'm Nathan Bell. I will be the VP for Student Life. My whole job is just student engagement, running the events in the clubs and societies.
And partying.
Alcohol is all me.
If you ever want to grab a pint, just look for Nathan.
Yeah,
actually.
I'll probably be there first.
Okay, so we were doing the quick fire questions just to get to know each other. So I'm going to ask you, I feel like you would have an interesting answer for this. If you were a billionaire, what is the first thing that you think you would do? See Ronaldo.
You'd have to go crazy a little bit. Buy Man United.
Buy Man United. Nathan would buy Man United.
Because we need to be bought.
From the rich old people who own it now.
That's fair, I get that.
The rich old people that are macing it up. That's valid. Okay, and then the one you didn't answer was we were doing like our guilty movie, like a ridiculous movie that you love, like Elf or like Bad Grandpa or whatever.
Oh yeah, Bad Santa.
Bad Santa. Not Bad Grandpa, sorry. Bad Santa. Okay, so that's your favourite one. This does say a lot about you, I think. Okay, so now we will maybe get onto some more SU related questions and get back on topic. We were thinking maybe just to chat about like some tips we would have for incoming students, because we have a mix of people here. Like me and Nathan were largely on campus a lot last year, so we have a really in-depth experience. But then we have Emer and Lanitha who maybe were more online. So I feel like maybe we can just all say kind of tips we would have for incoming students and what we think would help them in their college experience be more comfortable. Maybe like Nathan, do you have any tips for people coming in to make their college experience a really easy start?
Yeah, join the events, join the clubs and societies just because they're fun. It makes it easy for you to find a friendly face around the college.
Yeah.
So I would say just join everything, sign up to everything, see what you like, see what you don't like.
I think that's the thing is like, it's really just like, you just have to do one. Like this first event is literally the scariest. And then once you've done it, you want to do everything else, because the first one is daunting. You're like, I have to speak to new people. I have to introduce myself. I have to like, you have to really try and be extroverted, which is hard for a lot of people. Yeah. But if you do the first one, you realize like, this is actually really fine. And then you just want to do more because, you always have a chance to chat to people on the events. You always have a chance, like you can make your best friend there and you would never know. So yeah, any tips from you, Lanitha?
I was mostly online last year, literally online the entire year. I'd say pace yourself. That's the biggest tip I can give to anyone. I know we're all enthusiastic about college, or some may not be. Like
some of us.
Not everybody, but I think just pace yourself, get enough rest, be like engaged, participate in a lot of stuff as well. Have a college experience, because one thing you don't want to do is leave college and you never actually build meaningful connections. Yeah. I think that is the biggest thing I can just give as a tip, but also don't burn yourself out.
And the thing is, I feel like when you build meaningful connections, it actually does help you in your academic life, because it's hard to be like a silo on your own, studying every day on your own, stressing about the subjects on your own. As soon as you make one friend, two friends, even just people that you can sit down in the common room and study with, it makes it so much easier to get things done, because you're not just here on your own like, oh my gosh, I have all the stuff to do. I'm drowning. So I think it all goes like hand in hand together.
Yeah, we're all built for connection and engaging. Like being isolated kind of like takes a toll on your mental health.
It does.
As well.
It definitely
so, like,
does.
You need to engage with people.
100%. And you, Emma, do you have any tips, or do you feel like you need some tips?
I probably need some myself, but I would definitely say don't expect too much from yourself either. Try get involved as much as you can, but don't force yourself to do every single event. We don't expect that from you guys. And also, like, even just grades wise and everything, it is a big transition if you're coming directly from secondary school. So don't expect yourself to get like 90s and 100% in every assignment, because
you'll be sad. It's definitely not happening unless you're a genius and you need to go to a smart people's school, like one of those special kids, like amazing kids schools.
So just take it easy on yourself, I think.
I'm like that. I think that's good advice, because I'm the type of person that, like, unless I am dying from stress, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, I have to be like almost on the floor from like everything I'm juggling and like all the stuff I'm doing to feel like, okay, I've done a good job. Like, you don't have to be almost dead to
no, that's not necessary.
Worked hard and done a good job. So and Nathan, you as well. Like, we'll have 4 or 5 jobs going at the same time. What jobs are you doing now? None. So this is the first time in your life you're like,
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie. That's nice. I like that for yourself. Okay, let me see what else. So maybe if there's one event that all of us are looking forward to, or something that you've heard of that you think like, oh, this would be exciting. For me, I would love to do go-karting. I never got to do it last year because I had an assignment there. Did you do it? With like an F1 racer, like you were like Carlos Sainz.
No, I was so angry. I kept getting spun out by people so much.
Avocado comes around the corner.
I was so frustrated.
That was an F1 reference on Netflix for anybody that's watching this series.
Because I did not get it.
So I feel like, I'm sorry.
You lost me a little bit.
Sorry, I'm just so knowledgeable about sport and stuff.
We're not on your level.
Sorry.
Sorry, what's from Netflix in here? Yeah, so I think go-karting would be a great one. I feel jealous that I didn't get to do it, so I want to like redeem myself and show that I can drive, because everybody thinks I can't drive. I can drive. People think that I cannot drive because I'm really clumsy, and I'm like, no, I'm going to show you. Like,
Okay.
I can do it.
I look forward to
Just
seeing
don't
that.
show me in the car.
Yeah, you can sit on the side.
I'll just watch.
Okay, what is one event you're looking forward to, Nathan?
I like all the trips away. So I love the Bondurans and the Lagoses and all them. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Bondoran
I
for
think
anybody.
the Bondoran in October is pretty good.
Yeah, that is a highlight, I think, for everybody who goes, because you just...
Last year there were 70 people in one room. We had
Was
a DJ.
it?
Yes.
Oh,
We cannot say this.
unreal.
This was after COVID. This was at the end of
Disclaimer.
COVID. This was very far away from
This was
COVID.
peak COVID.
Please, no authority bodies listen to this podcast. Okay, Lanitha, is there anything you've heard of that you think, oh, I would love this, like, this would be something I would love to do?
I think Bondoran, because
Yeah.
when we did SU, it was all online.
True,
It was
yeah.
COVID, literally at the height of
You
COVID.
had, like,
so
the
we-
online party.
Yeah, everything was online parties and all that kind of stuff. So I do want to experience Pandora because everybody
We
talks about it. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, it's worth it! It's
Yeah.
worth it!" But yeah,
And
I
maybe
wanna
you
go.
can,
The
for real...
nightclub is pretty bad though.
I've never been to the
It's so
nightclub in
bad.
Bondoran.
Is it bad?
Oh,
It's called Paris or something.
yeah.
Paris in the middle of Bondoran in
Does it
the
have the Eiffel
northern
Tower or
parts
no?
of the Republic of Ireland. Why it would be called Paris?
I
Who
love
knows?
that.
It's
Keep it
just messy.
unique.
Like, is it just like crazy people
Yeah.
there?
And the
Okay.
music is so bad.
So be brave if you want to come to the nightclubs. For those of you who are not
But it's
wanting
still
to
fun
go,
because there's so many of us. Like, it's still fun.
yeah,
But if you were there by
That's
yourself,
true.
you're just
Yeah.
like, I'm out.
people who go there on the weekend, like, for their own sanity are insane.
Yeah, Adam got kicked out or something. They said that Adam got kicked out.
I got in with a Snapchat account for ID. What?
You got in
So
with
they were like, ID, and you're like, that's not you. I was like, I swear, and I made like a Snapchat account and gave it to them. I still have it.
And here I am with my valid South African ID, and every bouncer's like, "What's this?" Like, they would look
I get
at it,
that all the time
and
as
I'm
well.
like, "This is a real ID." They would be like, "This fake," and I'm like,
Do you have the passport or do you
Yeah.
have? You still have the
"No, I
green
have
book?
I have the
Oh.
driver's license, the South African
Okay.
driver's license." And I think every time it's fake, and I'm like, if I were to fake something, would I not fake an Irish passport?
Thank you,
Why would I have a
like-
South African fake ID? This is so strange to me that I would like I would everywhere choose to fake.
And like a perfect South African accent.
Yeah, and I've spent years perfecting.
I was just
This
gonna have
accent
voice
is
training
fake,
the whole
guys.
time.
It's not a real South African accent. I've spent years practicing to get into nightclubs.
At least you did.
Like,
Even if it's fake, you still, for the effort, like, I should still get in.
what ID do you have?
I have the same one, like the smart card.
Oh,
I
okay.
lost my green book in. Okay, so we have like it's like a little booklet, and that used to be like our ID. Everybody had like a green one, and you carried it everywhere. I lost it in the US because they thought it was
Oh.
fake.
And they took it.
Oh.
Guys, this
I know,
discrimination.
I know. I wanted to keep it until it fell apart. Like that is literally an artifact.
You know what I also think you would like? You guys did a lot of online wine and paint, but like in-person wine and paint is very fun.
I think that would be unreal.
In-person wine and
Yeah.
paint is the if you guys have a chance to
wine
do
and paint
wine
is
and
fun,
paint,
So you want to pay?
Yeah.
you just
That'll be
get
good.
drunk while you paint a picture. What else? What do you want to? And
Lauren
we
was
said,
locked last year before she even touched the paintbrush.
I was dead last year. I was supposed to set up the event last year.
Her
Yeah.
sky was
And I
purple.
couldn't because I was already had too much wine. And I was like, Evan, please help me. I cannot do this alone. So yeah, I think in-person wine and paint might be
That
good.
would be a nice one.
And Emma, anything you've heard of that you like, this is it for me.
Well, it's kind of unoriginal now, but the Bundoran trip I think is going to be fun. And I think International and Culture Week. I think that's going to be a good
Yeah.
week for the campus.
Ooh, yeah.
It sounds like it would be really boring. Like we would just like focus so much on like, I don't know, it would be serious, but it's not. Like it was so much fun. We do like international culture quizzes. Everybody comes and they like, if they have any traditional dress, like maybe people wear saris or something. We have talent shows for people. They will sing traditional songs or do like traditional poetry. It is so much fun. Like it was such a fun week when we did it last year. So
I like that.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to learn about the different cultures we have, and I think it'll be just fun to get to know more people.
yeah, and I love how like diverse DBS is, but like everybody is so willing to share. Like you will go and like someone from India will just show you, like tell you about it. They will show you the dance. Like there's no like fear to just show each other and be like, oh, would you like to learn this? Oh, can I tell you about this? They helped us all learn about like all the different holidays and stuff last year. It was really, really interesting. So yeah, I think that would be fun. Okay, let me see. My last question would be maybe your favorite place in Dublin. What's your favorite place or favorite thing to do in Dublin?
I would say like finding a new coffee shop.
Yeah.
That's something like my sister and I do as a hobby. So we'll look up like online, even if we have to travel, like going to Bray, Greystones and all that kind of stuff. Nowhere is too far to find a coffee shop.
You will never run out.
No, you'll never run out. Even though we order the same coffee, like an oat latte continuously, it's just at a different place. So
that's cool. I like that. That's very like,
especially when they're not like the chains and the branches.
Exactly.
It's nice to get the smaller ones.
Guys, Bray, go to Catalyst.
Catalyst.
It is unreal. Really good place. It's very hippie. It's very vibey. Like it. So
my favorite place is to go to Dakota. That bar. There's like this really nice cocktail bar like near South William Street, and I feel so bougie whenever I go there. I'm like sipping my cocktail. That's one of my favorite. And then I love going to the beach. Like I love I will say it wrong, but Darky. Yeah, I cannot say this word. There's an L in it.
Darky. Say it with the accent.
Darky.
There's no L. It's a W. Doggy.
I'm going to Darky. I love it. It's so nice. And then you just go to the beach and then walk to the little town, and there's like this little vegan shop where you can get falafel. This is my favorite day, is to do that.
That's a good day.
I like Dollyman Beach. You ever see that big long strip along the sea?
No.
And it follows it all the way around.
And is it like sand beach or rock beach?
It is sand, but this is like on the way to the beach.
Oh, nice.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just all water.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, we maybe can do a hike there or something one day, or a trip.
You can walk it.
Yeah, that could be cool.
That would be nice.
Actually, to see. But not in the winter. I refuse. I'm not going near the sea in the winter.
So it has to be next week.
Yeah, dip your toe in.
Like so many of the international students, like I will not go in the water. I will not. Like this is not how I was raised. This is too cold. Like this, my South African blood is not adjusted.
Yeah.
Some of like the German students were jumping in the middle of winter. We did the mystery bus, and it was so freezing already, and they just jumped. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and they just jumped into the Irish Sea in Bray, I think, or we were Greystones or something.
No, it's Bray.
Bray. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, are you insane? Like, they didn't even take in their underwear, they just jumped into the sea. And I was
fully clothed and everything.
No, in their underwear.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They were just like, no fear.
I put there in like 3 minutes.
Literally, like,
this is not for me. And do you have a favorite place?
No, there's nowhere in particular. It's kind of just coffee shops or even like just the park to just like sit and just like people watch.
Yeah, the parks.
That's a good activity.
But I'm bad
people
because
watching?
I will stay too long, and then someone will look back at me and I'm like
eye contact.
Like I stay really, because I do it on a bus too. Like someone will come on and I will just be staring because I'm like, nice outfit or nice hair or oh, you pretty or you are weird looking. It's not even mean, but I will stare at somebody and my boyfriend will be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just had to look at them. I'm sorry. And then like everybody think I'm weird, and I'm like, nah. I just wanted to like people watch for a little bit.
You gotta pan your eyes. You can't just like be
I can
wear sunglasses.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe one last thing will be one tip for how do you guys get out of your comfort zone? Like for me, it will literally be like me thinking about if I'm nervous about something, I will literally be like, who has a right to make you feel nervous? This is what I think in my head. I'm like, why should you be nervous or scared of anybody else? Because everybody else is there as well, just trying to make friends or just trying to do their best. Like, who are you to be afraid of other people or to think that you don't deserve to be as confident as other people? So for me, I would just be like, come on, like, just do it.
Yeah.
I just pretend I'm not.
Yeah.
Fake it till I make it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, to be honest.
With the girls as well. Nathan's just like...
I would just say, just try, to be honest. You have nothing to lose, really. Like, just try it.
Yeah, I always just think of what is the actual worst thing that can happen.
Yeah.
And normally, like, what you think is going to happen is just not going to happen.
Actually, it does not happen.
And people don't realize, like, no one even cares about you. Like that.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Like, it's not like they don't care about you. Like they might go, oh, that's crazy.
And then they will forget.
And then move on.
They will forget
Yeah,
the
they
next
really
day.
don't care. Like,
Yeah, literally. And I think even with DBS, like, I've never seen somebody where someone has gone up to talk to them and then be like, why are you talking to me? Or I've never seen somebody like be unfriendly or literally be like, maybe they would not come up to you, but if you went up to them, I cannot imagine anyone being like, what are you doing in our group or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And like, especially in the common room and stuff, it's so friendly. Like, you have so many
It's
SU
so
around.
open.
Like, you can, this is my goal for the year, is that we create a vibe as a SU that people know whenever they walk into the common room, there will be somewhere for them to sit and somewhere for them to talk to, and it will never be a thing of like, oh, I have to sit alone, I don't want to talk to people, I have to sit alone, like people think it's weird if I sit with them or whatever. So
I get that.
I think that should be our goal.
That's a good goal, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for listening to our podcast.
Thanks, guys.
And getting to know us a bit more. And hopefully now you feel a bit more comfortable if you see us in the hallways just to say hi or to ask us if you have any questions or say, I heard this event's going on. Can you tell me about it? So yeah, please don't ever be shy. And hopefully we'll see you guys around campus soon.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.